Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at this order right here. 209 for 5 hours 21 minutes.
I get a lot of questions in the comments. Hey trader, have you ever tried a Dashlink order? Will you ever do a Dashlink order? And the answer is no. I have never done a Dashlink order. I've done a they used to have like those food pantry orders where you pick up a whole bunch of donation orders from a charity spot. I did a couple of those a few years back, but they had a different name. They weren't called Dashlink. Dashlink is something totally different. It's more similar to like Amazon Flex. But although I have never done a Dashlink, I do from time to time see videos of others doing Dashlinks. So today I want to share a quick Dashlink video with you. And I want to get your thoughts and opinions on this video, because I'm going to share mine with you. And it's quite interesting. Look, this Dashlink has a payout of $109.25, 30 packages. The offer has an estimated time of 5 hours and 21 minutes. Mileage 146 miles. Let's go ahead and watch this video real quick, and then we're gonna break this down.
Look at this order right here. 209 for 5 hours 21 minutes. Took me about 5 hours 40 minutes. Another 15 minutes from Flint to come back
and make
home.
sure you hit that subscribe button too.
Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And it's amazing. Only 31 packages. Only 31 packages. It was quick, fast. Around this area, I was having trouble doing deliveries because no reception. But I called customer support and issue was resolved. But besides that, it was an amazing order.
So you telling me this man then sat up here and drove 200 miles to make $200, then dropped 31 packages? I don't listen. Oh my God. Okay. So a few key things stick out from what this dasher said in the video. First and foremost, look at the mileage on this order, guys. We got 150 miles one way. So that means after you do all of those deliveries, you got a 50-mile drive back. So really, you should be adding that 50 miles on top of the 150. So you got basically $1 per mile, a little bit better than $1 per mile for 30 packages. And the estimated time said 5 hours and 21 minutes. But with those GPS issues, you can guarantee that they had to have support complete the deliveries when they got good reception. So that takes time. And if you had that happening on even 2 or 3 deliveries out of 30, you can go ahead and add 30 more minutes on top of this, because you got to take time talking to the support people to get those orders confirmed so you can continue to your next delivery. So it ain't no way this was a smooth 30 package delivery. Ain't no way. This had headache written all over it. So let's just go ahead and look. You got $209. You drove 200 miles, right? That's not even to mention the wear and tear on your car, the maintenance, right? The support issues, the time wasted, you know, delivering packages on Amazon or DoorDash, depending on what they load you up with, it can be kind of labor intensive too. Now, I would imagine that they wasn't delivering no TVs or nothing, but you never know. But another good thing to add on, like, okay, when I do batched orders on Spark, I'll use Spark in this example. They don't always have the opportunity to have no multi-apping in between there, because you got to drop them orders off in rapid succession. And the amount of allocated time usually is not enough time to facilitate any multi-apping activities, guys. So for me, I'm going to just let you know right away. This is going to be a no for me. I cannot take an order like this. The payout is not enough. The mileage is way too high. You're not getting paid for your return miles, so that's even more fuel to the fire. And then take it a step further, you got service and GPS and delivery issues in the course of these 30 deliveries. I just can't allow it. To me, this is a high risk for the payout. It's just not worth it. All the miles you putting on your car, the potential for contract violations on each and every delivery, not even to touch on the fact if the orders were even eligible for a tip in the first place. Hold on, give me a second. Because this is absolutely egregious behavior. This is DoorDash. This ain't no Amazon Flex. Now, hey, maybe you need that $200, you know? Maybe you got to pay your car insurance or something. I get it. But for me, the potential downside is way too great for the amount of earnings. We ain't even touched on the mental drain, the burnout, all of this for $200. Look, this Dasher, they said that it took them, 5 hours and 40 minutes. I think they lying, y'all. I think it took them a full 7 hours on this order. I think they spent a full 7 hours on this order, and they lying, and they trying to make it seem better than what it was, because ain't no way. I could not have done this order, guys. But that's just me. I make these videos so we can gain a better understanding together as a community, because who knows? Maybe you get an order like this and it say 5.5 hours and everything run completely smooth. You get back-to-back drop-offs and you get it done in 4 hours. You get it done in 4 hours, that's a great deal. But 7 hours and 200 miles, that seemed like somebody got the short end of the stick. And these customers got their packages. DoorDash got all of their delivery fees, all their service fees. And the Dasher gonna be the one putting $50 to $70 back in their car after this delivery. Look, I just filled my tank up. I get 309 miles on a good day on a full tank of gas. So you telling me I'm only gonna have 100 miles left out of my full tank? That means I got to use 3/4 of a tank to do this order. It is not worth it, because in order to get that 3/4 of gas back in my car, guess what? $50. Now, yes, I got an SUV. It may not be the most gas efficient vehicle. Hopefully this Dasher has a better, more efficient vehicle. Maybe that's why they're able to do these orders. But still, your profit on any given order is directly tied to how many miles you are driving on said order. And we have to be accounting for the round trip miles. We have to. Because if we not, we're going to end up in situations where we're driving all these miles. We ain't really making no money. And you putting that gas back in your car. Not to mention you done drove past 10, 15 nails. You done damn near hit a curb. You know what I'm saying? You almost ran a red light, got a red light ticket. All types of stuff didn't happen in the course of delivery. All for $200, 7 hours. You might listen. At the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Do you think this was a sufficient payout for all that entailed with delivering this order? The wear and tear on your vehicle associated with this order? That's not even to mention the amount of time it took for them to load up the packages at Dashlink, at Dashmart, wherever you pick this stuff up from. Because you see it say on there, ID required, 2 separate pickups. So they picked up from 2 separate Dashlink locations. They not even adding that time in there. Come on, man, we got to do better, y'all. Look, 'cause I'm starting to sweat now. Because now that I done thought about that and factored that into it, because we all know when you get an offer, they showing you the amount of time they think it's going to take. But once you hit accept, you still got to go there and pick up the order. You got to pick up the order. You got to get it all sorted, get it all scanned in. You know what I'm saying? And then that's 30 minutes right there. 30 packages. How slow people be moving for DoorDash drivers, you better believe it. They went in, checked in, probably had to wait a couple minutes, gave them the ID, verified that, wait a couple minutes, here go your packages, verify every package, load them up. Stop playing with me, bro. That's like 30 minutes right there. So if this is the current climate for Dashlink orders, if this what they looking like, I'm good. I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm good. Because I would much rather deliver to one single customer and deal with the ramifications of that than be out here trying to facilitate 30 customers in the course of one DoorDash shift. And then I don't even know how this affect your acceptance rate. Oh my goodness. Let's just imagine you trying to raise your acceptance rate, right? And you decline this order. Boom. What if it hit you for 30 acceptance rate points all at one time? That's absolutely crazy. Let me check out this order real quick, man, because these people tweaking. Talking about driving all the way down here. Why you want me to drive all the way down there? For a TV? No. I'm not driving all the way down there for a TV. But man, that's absolutely crazy, y'all. 7 hours, instant change to make $200. You didn't have to slap 50 back in the car. And he happy, praising DoorDash for the opportunity. Thank you. Listen, I'm not finna talk too bad about this Dasher because he's just trying to make ends meet. I get it. It's hard out there. But what I really want to know is, what do you guys think about this order? Do you think Dashers should be getting paid this amount for these orders? Would you have taken this order? And do you want me to just try a Dashlink order so I can lose my whole entire mind and put it all on video? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much again for watching this video. Hit that like and that subscribe button for more videos. And if you got something you want me to react to, feel free to drop a comment below. Shoot me an email, and we would most definitely react to it and give you our honest take. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Peace.